Welcome back, everyone, to our weekly shir. I'm sorry we were not able to make a shir earlier this week. I was going to try to do it Sunday. I was going to try to do it the past few days. Today's Wednesday. Today's Erev Tish'a B'Av, and we are heading into the saddest day in the Jewish calendar. And our weekly shir is really based on halacha, so of course I would like to bring up just some basic points of halacha regarding Tish'a B'Av, and especially for Tish'a B'Av of this year. And then I would like to just share with you a mashal that I think we say every single year on Tish'a B'Av, and I'm going to try to send it out to the Devar Torah groups as well, on our WhatsApp groups a little later. But for you, I would like to mention it to you separately as well here on today's video. So first, the halachas, basic halachas of Tish'a B'Av, is that we're going to be refraining from eating, of course. It's a fast day. Eating and drinking, as well as leather shoes. We don't wear any leather, and we are sitting on a low bench or low stool. And of course, that's just until Chatzos, or tomorrow, on the day of Tish'a B'Av, as well as tashmish, as well as smearing ourselves and taking showers, and even washing our hands. We wash up to the knuckles. Like I mentioned before, this year carries different halachas because of the fact that we're in the middle of a magefa, and are people that are still very concerned about the health factors and the risks that might be involved in the health of washing our hands. Therefore, if somebody feels absolutely important to constantly wash their hands with soap or even hand sanitizers, there's absolutely no question about washing our hands fully with soap and with hand sanitizer. But to wash neglavasser, just keep that in mind, that we don't want to go ahead and wash ourselves for washing purposes, for cleanliness and for health reasons. That's for sure not a question. Now, there's another thing is for this year also, is that Matzah Tish'a B'Av falls out on Erev Shabbos, Thursday night, heading into Erev Shabbos. So there's a lot of machlekes exactly how to go about that, halacha. But basically, the basic idea is that anything that needs to be done l'kavod Shabbos that can't be done after Chatzos on Friday can be done already starting from Thursday night, with the exception of meat and wine. This is something that was not really considered any way possible that necessarily is l'kavod Shabbos before Chatzos. Therefore, most of all the poskim are all say that meat and wine should not be eaten or drink until Chatzos the next day, when of course that's the time when the Beis Hamikdash actually stopped burning and the Avelis is completed from the entire time of the 3 weeks when we started already before Shavos B'Tammuz. So that's really just basically general halachas. And of course, like we discussed already from a few weeks ago when we were still standing in Yerushalayim together, and we were overlooking the Makam HaMikdash, and we said then, we've said over the past few weeks, that the Avelis intensifies and it gets stronger. And we're holding here now this time, and we're holding the time of Erev Tish'a B'Av, and we're going to be going into Beis Medrash very shortly. We're going to be starting to sit on the floor. We're going to actually really start feeling that Avelis. We're going to be reading Eichel. We're going to be going through Kinnis, very scary Kinnis, very frightening, very sad Kinnis, different thoughts that has happened to Klal Yisrael over many thousands of years in Galus. So the Dibna Magid shares a mashal for us to be able to understand our place right now today, and how we're able to really feel the connection toward the void and the loss that we have today during Galus. the Magid gives a mashal that there was a man lost at sea, and everybody was very upset about the man was lost, and so many people were talking about it, the entire town. And a few days later, lo and behold, this man that everyone was looking for shows up, and everyone is so excited to see him. But their level of joy changed amongst different people. The people of the town, everyone who knew of him, they were definitely happy to see him, and they were happy to see that he was alive. But then there was his friends, people that were even closer to him, who were overly excited by the fact that he is found and he was alive. But then there was his family and his close friends and the people that he trusted and the people that trusted him, that relied on him, that looked up to him, and he looked up to them. Those people were overly excited, overly happy, overly enjoyed. They were so happy. Words cannot be used with the amount of expression of happiness that they had, that this man really was alive. So the Ibn Magid that that's going to be the way it is when Mashiach comes. That those of us who feel like we're just townsmen, people that we go by Yiddishkeit as it's something that's nice to have, it's something that we use every once in a while. We come in and we check in and we check out. We might be happy when Mashiach comes. Then there's people that are much more involved, that come on a daily basis to Smedrish, davening 3 times a day, learning. There's people that are geherige yeshivalite, geherige Torah, b'nei Torah. We're going to be much more happier than those people who just come every once in a while. And then there's going to be those people, the close people, the people that are living Yiddishkeit every single minute. They're breathing emes. They have the Rabbi Shmuli in their sense. Whatever they do, wherever they go, those are the people that are going to be so excited, so happy, the words can't even explain the enjoyment that we're going to have when Mashiach really comes. And it's important, mashal, for us to be able to realize that, yes, I'm here in Chitz Oretz right now, and we're far away. And those of us who are living here really sense it more than us living in Eretz Yisrael. That we want to be able to be as close as we can to the Rebbeinu Shalom now, that Emetz Hashem, when the Beis HaMikdash HaShlishi is rebuilt, we'll be able to be on the front lines of being able to enjoy the day of Mashiach when Mashiach comes. And in dem Zechis, we should all should be able to be Zeiche, to be able to put all that we're going through now, and all that we're experiencing, and everything that we need to be able to have, that we are looking forward to be able to really come true. And that is, like we're going to say in Eicha, Hashivani Hashem Elech v'nashiva Chadesh Yomeh v'veini k'hekedem. That we're all going to go back. We're all going to go back to Eretz Yisrael. We're going to go back to the Beis HaMikdash like it used to be. Like it used to be in the first Beis HaMikdash. The Churban of both the first and the second Beis HaMikdash. The second Beis HaMikdash wasn't even as glorious as the first Beis HaMikdash. But the third Beis HaMikdash is going to be where the whole entire world is going to be screaming Hashem Echad Shema Echad. And Emetz Hashem, we should all be able to be zeicha that this day should come speedily, fast, as soon as possible, because we're ready for this Tish'a to be able to go straight back to the Har HaBayis and to dance with Mashiach Tzedekani b'Mahaida, Yemani Umayim.